Hey guys, welcome back to day three. Today is my last day in Seattle, Washington. Today, I think we're going to an aircraft museum, and of course, we're going to be eating more food because I can never get enough of that. And after that, I'm not sure what the plan is. I think we're kind of gonna play it by ear. This is my last day in Seattle, like I said. Tomorrow I am leaving, tomorrow Sunday, and my flight is, I think, around 11 a.m. Then it's right back to work on Monday. But as for today, let's get into it. First stop today is to get some coffee. It is this Vietnamese cafe, and they have some pretty unique flavors from what I've heard. Excited to try that after trying the very unique coffee I had yesterday. This place definitely did have some very unique flavors. I ended up getting a banana coffee and my friend got a sesame coffee. The coffee place was called A Room. This coffee, I forgot what all the ingredients were, but I definitely saw some Nutella, cream, and a banana. And this is a very, once again, very unique coffee. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. We're in International District, and I just noticed this is so sick. We're currently in Japantown, and as you can see, the signs are both in English and Japanese. This is one of the more unique things I've seen. I actually haven't seen this anywhere outside of where we're at right now. Okay, we are at Dough Zone for lunch, which has dumplings, pot stickers, wonton, all this stuff. We ordered pretty much the whole menu. It looks, got a nice little view of the buildings here. Oh yeah, we're just waiting for the food now. First thing I got was some ube milk tea with rainbow jelly. First thing on the menu, sweet and sour cucumbers. Next thing we got are some chicken soup dumplings. Next up on Big Back Chronicles, we got chicken pot stickers. Absolutely demolished. Not a chance. Okay, we just finished that food. I would give it a 5 out of 10. Nothing crazy, but now we are at the Museum of Flight in Seattle, Washington. One of my favorite spots to be is a aircraft museum. Looking forward to this. This is the B-29 Super Fortress, and it's most recognized for dropping the bombs of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. This aircraft actually has beaded strips on top of it as part of an art project for an artist. This is probably the most unique looking aircraft I've ever seen. We are now in the building where it all started for Boeing. This is called the Red Barn. This is where Boeing first originated. Scary Park, one of the popular parks here in Seattle, known for its view of the city, but it's kind of raining today, so you can't see much. You kind of see the Space Needle, but maybe if the weather was a little better, still cool to see though. Okay, we're back home, and that was fun to see both the view and the flight museum. One thing I want to note, in one of the clips, I showed what I thought was an SR-71, but turns out it was the MD-21, and I looked more information up about it, and basically it was a variant of the A-12, I believe. It was in the same family of the SR-71, but basically this one was different because it had a drone attached to the top of it, and it was called the MD-21 because the M was mothership and the D was the drone that was attached. And essentially this drone was used for reconnaissance missions, and it would be detached from the aircraft mid-flight. It would be used for surveillance on enemy territory, and then a camera capsule would eventually drop out of the drone, which was then picked up by another aircraft midair, and the drone would just self-destruct. And this was a way for the military to get reconnaissance of enemy territory. One time during one of the flights, the drone ended up colliding back into the mothership or the aircraft, and that was the last time that program ever flew. And after that, there were only two ever built. After that crash, there was only one ever built, and so the one you guys see in the video is the only MD-21 that exists, which is in Seattle, Washington. So I thought that was really cool information. Oh, and also in that crash, the pilot, I believe, survived, but the other crew member did not. They both ejected, but the other crew member ended up drowning in the water, which is where they landed. So that was unfortunate, but it was really cool to see the only MD-21 in existence. Okay, we're doing our final food and dessert session of this Seattle trip. We are hitting up Vindictive Wings. Based on my friend's input, they have very good wings, so we'll be trying those, and then of course getting dessert after, because I can never get good food without getting dessert after. Still unsure of what dessert place we're going to. We will figure that out later.
I'm probably gonna get the 12-piece wings, the hot buffalo, and lemon pepper wet.
So the icing on the cake just happened. The power in, I don't know how far out went out. I think it's a couple of blocks, but yeah, the power just kind of went out all of a sudden. This is crazy. It's crazy. We are at the pie bar, and this is a peanut butter cream pie. Looks amazing. All right, guys. After that pie, which was amazing, we ended up just going back, and I knocked out right away. But today is the last day. Today is Sunday, day 4. Quickly headed to get some pastries and some coffee before my flight. My flight is at 11:25, and right now it is 7:30. I do like to get to the airport 2 to 3 hours before the boarding time just to be safe about it, but that is where we are headed now. Okay, we went to 2 different places for breakfast. We went to the Gourmet Latte Espresso Bar, where I got this butterbeer coffee, iced, very good. And then we went to this other place called Fuji Bakery, where I got an ube malasada, and it's basically this pastry with ube cream filled inside of it. So looking forward to trying these. Okay, we're now at the airport, and we're heading over to the lounge since I have some time left over.
If we have any customers that were waiting on seating assignments earlier, all seats.
And we are back home, finally. I'm gonna make this quick because I'm tired and I'm ready to take a nap or something. But some stuff I got from Seattle. We got a little shot glass, cool little shot glass, just from the Museum of Flight that I was at. I was looking for a Seattle license plate similar to these over here, but I wasn't able to find anything like that, so I ended up settling for this. And then I also got 3, technically you could call them challenge coins. I don't really know if they are, but we have the Shuttle Trainer, we have the Concorde, and the P-40 Warhawk. But that just about does it for this Seattle vlog series. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm not sure when the next trip will be, but whenever that may be, I will definitely be posting about it. So thank you guys for watching.